Hello, Governor Tony Evers here. My Badger Bounceback agenda is all about how we bounce back from this pandemic better than we were before it started. And we know in order to do that, we have got to get our priorities straight and start investing in people, not prisons. Folks, for far too long, our justice system has put a strain on our state, both in terms of cost for corrections and lack of investment in rehabilitation, treatment, and alternatives to incarceration. That's why our Badger Bounceback budget expands the Earned Release program to help folks work towards release earlier and reduce recidivism, more than doubles the funding for the Treatment Alternatives and Diversion program over the biennium by providing an additional $15 million, creates an earned compliance credit, invests in alternative to revocation beds, and establishes a sentencing review council to study and make evidence-based recommendations for a wholesale rewrite of our criminal code, which hasn't been done in about 20 years. I also remain committed to closing Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake and am proposing an evidence-based, practical way forward to create smaller, community-based facilities for our justice-involved youth, and we're returning 17-year-olds to the juvenile justice system. We're also proposing not only legalizing marijuana to be regulated and taxed much like we already do with alcohol, but also modifying criminal penalties for marijuana-related crimes to align with legalization and creating a process for individuals serving sentences or previously convicted of marijuana-related crimes to have an opportunity to repeal or reduce their sentences for nonviolent minor offenses. Legalizing, regulating, and taxing marijuana would not only ensure a controlled market and safe product, but it would generate an estimated $165 million in additional revenue starting in 2022. That would allow us to reinvest some of those funds into our communities with the explicit goal of helping communities that have long been disproportionately impacted by marijuana enforcement. Bottom line is we need to change how our justice system works and invest in communities that have been disproportionately impacted by unjust sentencing and enforcement. So join us Wednesday night at 6 p.m. for our Badger Bounceback live session as we discuss how we can work together to make these needed reforms and move our state forward together. Thank you.